Hello everybody, welcome to the new channel, the P Reacts Daily Music. Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that, because it really helps us out a lot. We're on the road right now to 1,000 subscribers. And as soon as we get monetized, that'll help out a lot. That way we can continue the channel on in the future. And yeah, so there's benefit of being subscribed, because if you're subscribed, you'll be able to do requests and all that kind of thing, because we only do requests from subscribers. This channel is music only, and we are not a substitute for the original. So go over to the original artists, give them some love, all that also. And we got a great video today. Let's get right into this and check this out. Alrighty, today's video, we have a request from a subscriber. This is Evolution of Glinda. Evolution of Glinda. I should have known that. Wicked, Wizard of Oz, featuring Rachel Potter. So Wicked. Was Wicked a portrayal of the Wizard of Oz show that they did or something? Because I kind of remember a show called Wicked, but I never really watched it because I thought it was kind of weird or something back then. So I wonder if that was like a new version of Wizard of Oz that they did something or something. So I bet you that's what it is. And then Rachel Potter, we've seen her in something else. I don't even remember what video it was now, but whoever it was that did the request was from that video we watched her in and put this up. But let's get right into it. Let's check it out. Patty Cake Productions. Oh, yeah, gonna be a mini movie. Or part of the movie, I guess. Was that a musical? I guess it was. Glinda. The Good Witch.
They painted my sky in a color they chose. Said follow the lines, keep the real you composed. They wrote me a story with pages too small. Built me a castle surrounded by walls. They paved the road and they held the key. Told me exactly the me I should be. I once had the words tucked inside my mouth, but they tangle up now and I can't get them out. They see. What if the words they say don't speak for me? What if my story begins with a fall? But what if the rise was worth losing it all? Can you just let go of the life you know? Can you hear a voice if it's buried below? What if all that you are left with instead is everything I never said? They built me a frame I could never outgrow. Dressed me in words they expected to show. They wrapped me in warnings, they told me to stay.
Yeah, this is very nice. I'm getting so caught up into it, I'm going to forget to pause. But thank you for this request. This is a very cool request. I gotta go watch this movie now. I think this is the movie Wicked. I need to go watch this and check it out and see what the differences is between this and the Wizard of Oz. I know it's not going to be the same just by watching this portion, or it's probably not a remake of the Wizard of Oz. It's probably a theme of the Wizard of Oz, where it's Wizard of Oz themed and they're singing about topics from the Wizard of Oz or whatever, musical type of thing like that. That's what I would guess just from this scene here. But very cool though. She's a great singer. I got to go back now and see who Rachel Porter was, which video it was. Was that the video where she was singing with voice play? I'm thinking that's who it was. And she looked a little different in there, but then again, she's made up for the movie here. So I'm thinking that was her. Um, but yeah, very cool. Very nice. Let's get back to it. Let's check out some more of this.
They wrapped me in warnings, they told me to stay, but safety and silence both hurt the same way. I let them decide, my story define, so maybe it's time to rewrite one that's mine. I folded myself in to fit in the page, now I'm tearing it out and throwing it away.
Yeah, very cool. She's hitting them high notes. She's very good singer. Like this a lot. I like the way they're doing this movie or skit or video or whatever. Um, yeah, I definitely gotta remember to check that out. I should write it down before I forget about it. I see and hear so many different things during videos. I totally forget by the time I'm done, or by the time I get done for the day, and then I'll go to write it down, and it's like, what was that I was supposed to do? But this I should remember, because this is, I like The Wizard of Oz. I used to watch it every year growing up. I would say from the time I was born until probably 18 to 20. I would watch it every year, and then I would watch it off and on after that in my early 20s. And then they kind of took it off the air. So now you got to watch it in like videos, or you got to buy the disc or the the movie set of it or whatever. The disc set, I think is what they call it. But let's get back to it. Let's finish it out.
What if I'm more than the person I've been? Maybe the ending starts where I begin. What if a voice is stronger than fear? And maybe the dream that I dream can start here. When you just let go of a life you know, you can find the voice that's been buried below. Maybe it's time for what I want instead of everything, Maybe you stumble, but still know your way. Maybe you don't have the courage today. So maybe you whisper instead of a roar. But maybe that whisper can open the door. When you just outgrow the life you know, can you find your voice? Do you stay? Do you go? Maybe it's time my heart let instead of everything, everything I never said.
Cool video. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. So, yeah. Oh, they got different ones there. Funny. Interesting. Let's go back and. Yeah, different ones there. Different Glindas. So, the evolution of Glinda. Funny. Yeah, so very nice. Thank you for that request. I appreciate that. That was a nice one. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to go like and subscribe, especially subscribe because we could really use it. We're on the road to 1,000 right now, so we can get monetized. That monetization will help us continue the channel in the future, so we really need to get monetized. Also, if you didn't know, we have an original channel. There is a link up in the description. Go check that out. And you could drop it down. It'll say everything channel. It'll take you right over there. All kinds of cool, fun videos over there. You beautiful people have a great day. We'll talk to you later. And goodbye for now.